is that on these apps, men aren't looking at my age. They're looking at the photos. And I guess that's where it kind of runs parallel with like Tinder. I feel like it's visual first, and then they're looking at what you've written in your profile. Yeah. And I stupidly brought my age up to men. So I'm like, you realize that I'm like older than you, right? Or I'm like, you realize, I'm 40, right? None of these guys care about age. One of the guys told me that he thinks that it's women who care about age and not men. And it's like, none of these guys care that I'm 40.
Yeah, but are they looking to get married?
Two of them are. Two of them have flat out asked me where I stand on kids and marriage. I didn't bring it up. Hell no.
That's just so interesting. It's so interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe they don't care.
But interestingly enough, one of the first guys I dated, he said a few interesting things to me too. He said that he was 33 at the time and then turned 34 in the time that we were talking. Mm-hmm. And he said that these girls that are his age are delusional. That was his exact word. Like they're delusional. Yeah. Well, your age. Okay. Younger than me. Okay. Yeah, he said that because, for some reason, I'm like, in my head, why do they want to date me? And I know that sounds really stupid to say out loud, but I'm like, why would they want to date me at 40 if they could have a girl at like 30 or 31, 32, 33, their age, Mm-hmm. But they're telling me, this one specific guy is telling me they're delusional. That was his word. He said they will do anything. Why is your face like that?
That's just funny.
They will do anything for money. They have like no work ethic. They don't want to work. He's like, they don't know how to put themselves together. And it's interesting enough because my graphic designer and my website girl had made a comment about that these younger girls don't know how to put themselves together, like how to dress properly for an event or do their hair or do their makeup. And I guess I'm not really looking at other people like that. I just I know how to show up and put myself together. Thank God my mom taught me that from a young age. Yeah. But it's interesting the stuff that these guys are sharing with me about these younger women. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just North American society. We think like bigger is better with like cars and income, but the smaller is better with women, right? Like if you're skinnier, you must be prettier. If you're younger, you must be prettier, right? But like no, these guys aren't thinking that.
That's interesting.
So age is not an issue for these guys is one of the things that I wanted to talk about because that's something that's like really wild to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we could open up that conversation and just like get people to chime in because that to me is wild.
Yeah, like listen, I talk to guys that are 26 on the app.
I feel like as long as you're hot, they don't really care.
This is what I'm realizing.
Because, and then if you're thinking about long term, like, are you going to be compatible long term?
Well, I don't
know. He might be obsessed with you now, and you might be obsessed with him now, but long term, are you guys going to be at the same level or same, like, you're probably going to get to a more serious place faster than he is.
Well, not just that, but like, I'm also going to start aging soon. And like, I feel like
there is a biological clock also.
And, right. And so although these younger guys do want kids, like, again, like they've asked me.
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't want to worry about my man looking at other women because I'm aging.
Right.
See, that would be the benefit of dating someone older.
Well, exactly. there is that component too. Because, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I think that is also probably a fear with a lot of women when they're aging. Even like, say, Eric and I, like we're in the same year. Yeah. Is he gonna trade me in for a newer model, like when we're like 65?
I hope not, but
because like that could be a genuine fear.
Okay, but my ex did. So again, we're gonna talk about this on another episode.
And this is what I was.
But he cheated on me with someone hella young.
Yeah,
hella young.
So I think that also some of the issues that are coming up are also heavily stemmed from your ex, and I don't want to say like the damage he left behind, but it's like the scars are like almost trying to rip back open because they're familiar.
So, okay, let's talk about that. So, although I did lots of therapy and leaving that situation with my ex, I was always like, I know there's good men out there. I'm not going to bring forward into a new relationship what happened in that one. I'm not going to blame somebody.
And you were over it.
And I was over it.
Yeah.
I can't believe how quickly I got over a 15-year relationship. But I found the silver
Well,
lining
when
in
someone
it.
disrespects you like that,
That's
you're
exactly
like,
right.
get the fuck out.
Right. But it's only been in the last couple of months that I have noticed how many of those scars are going to follow me. They're like, they haunt you and they do follow you.
I do also think though that it's because you're starting to care about certain persons or people
Mm-hmm.
that's why that's opening back up, because you don't want to get hurt again. So you're trying to protect yourself.
Right, and I'm very guarded.
Yeah, you're trying to protect yourself. So when you start getting those little like twinges of like the past where like you're like, this is similar, you're trying to protect yourself ahead of time. You're being proactive.
Right.
And that could lead you to not being very trusting, right?
Yeah, and listen, I told two of the guys, because I do that on Rasta, that I have trust issues because I want to be very transparent with these guys. Like, they know that my ex cheated, and there's nothing really I worry about telling them. You know, that's what dating is. It's getting to know the person,
For sure.
right?
Well, that's perfect.
And deciding if like they're for you, or if you want to spend more time with them, if you can see a future with them.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with dating multiple people.
No.
Like going for a coffee, going for a walk, like going
Yeah,
to a movie, whatever it is. It doesn't mean you're sleeping
No.
with all these people.
No.
But I've been honest with them about the trust issues.
Mhm.
But I'm just shocked that I didn't realize I had trust issues until this year. Like it's only now coming up when someone goes MIA on their phone.
Well, this is what I mean. It's because you actually give a shit now. Before, maybe you just didn't really care. And now your little black heart is softening. Okay? And that's why. I think it's because you actually give a shit. So that's a good thing. But at the same time, you're almost self-sabotaging at the same time.
Yeah, listen, and that's not who I want to be. I had a friend tell me this week that, you know, being guarded and not vulnerable and being savage and all these things, she's like, is that who you want to be? And I was like, no, that's not who I want to be. But that's just easy for me to go into that kind of defense mechanism mode.
Yeah.
And just be that version of it. Because I've been single for 6.5 years. It was just easier to be single.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things that you're going to learn about yourself and things that you're going to unlearn.
Okay, so you just hit it on the nose, because the one thing that I love about dating, and I told my mom this recently, is that I'm learning so much about myself. It's not even about the other person. It's like, who am I? What do I like? What do I don't like?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think that it's a journey. And I think it's going to be just as important to learn about the other person, and that is like learning about yourself as well, because it's been 6 years.
Yeah.
So that's a long time. A lot of time spent by yourself, and you think you know yourself in that mode, but I don't think that. I think you're learning who you are with other people.
Yeah, because the last 6 years I've been solo. I've had so much to preoccupy my mind and not be present and actually think about things.
Yeah. Like
the first time I had time to myself to really like do a deep dive and delve into my shit was when I went away for my 40th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And I could like fully disconnect. And I was like, wow, like I'm finally like trying to process the shit that's happened to me in my life.
Yeah.
And work through it differently than working through it with my therapist, you know? So the other thing I want to talk about is this whole like locking down and being exclusive. Oh, her face looking at me right now. So because I haven't dated since I was 19, I spoke to my friends and like my younger girls, you know, that work with me in the business. And I guess it's still a thing. You know, back in my day, it was like most people locked down.
First of all, people don't say thing anymore. Number one. Number two. Go on.
Wow. Okay.
Go on.
All right. She's trying to say I'm a boomer. Yeah, when I messaged her something, she was the boomer. Remember hashtags and numbers? Inside joke. Now who's the boomer, bitch?
Oh.
Back in my day, it was like people would lock you down, or you would like decide if you were going to be exclusive around 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Now, everyone I've talked to says it's like pretty much the same thing these days. However, it seems like people are less interested in titles these days. And I have to say, like, I'm one of those people, like, I don't really need a title at 40, which is good and bad because it's like, I'm not demanding anything because I'm cool that you're just like my friend and we hang out and we date and I don't need to call you my boyfriend per se.
Not until someone who you actually want to be your
I
boyfriend.
know.
comes along.
This is my problem. That's right.
Mhm.
But again, these irrational thoughts that come to me when I'm driving on the treadmill or in the shower.
Yeah.
You know, I used to sit here and wait for one of these guys to decide if he wants to claim me and make me his girl and be exclusive. Like, I'm sorry, it's not 1930. I'm not a possession. And I'm trying to figure out if you're somebody that I want to call my man and if I want to claim and lock down. Like, I'm not waiting for to be chosen. Like, at this point in my life, I just feel like it's not so much who likes me anymore, it's who I like.
Yeah, well, of course. That goes without saying. Like, you're not looking for someone, please pick me. Like,
I know, but listen, this morning we were talking off air.
Yeah.
And we talked about the one guy that I'm dating because he and I have had a conversation recently about, like, are you talking to other people? Like, are you intimate with other people?
Yeah.
You know, like, we haven't talked about being exclusive.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, about claiming and stuff. And I said, I'm not going to be bringing up, like, claiming and locking down. And you were like, well, no. So you obviously think a guy should still do that. But, like,
I think that they should take, like, I'm kind of old school. Like, I think that they should take the initiative. I don't call it I wouldn't call it claiming though.
okay.
I would just say, like, I'm choosing you and no one else.
Right.
Like, it's a choice that you have to make. So, but I mean, again, the timeline is your timeline. Whenever you're comfortable with it and whenever he's comfortable
But you would
with
still
it.
wait for the guy, though, just like a guy would propose. Like, you'd still wait for the guy to be like, I want you to be my girl, or like,
No,
I don't
no,
wanna
no,
date
no, 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 no,
anyone else.
no. I would have a time limit.
You
I would agree that 2 to 3 months, if I feel strongly about this person and I am only talking to this person, I think that should be reciprocated.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have to be like, will you be my girlfriend? No, but
Right.
but I want to know that you're not talking to anyone else,
Right.
because why are you going to waste time? I wouldn't waste my
I know.
time.
Oh, I know. And you know, an interesting stat too. I don't know if you ever liked Steve Harvey. I'm a huge fan
I
of.
love Steve Harvey.
Okay, and I have his books. I watched his talk show. Like, I just loved him in general. He talks about a man knows within 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Longest.
Yeah.
The first 6 weeks of dating a woman, a man knows if that is someone that he either could see a future with or not, if he wants to date her long term, if he could bring her home. And one of the guys I'm dating, I brought it up and he was like, absolutely. Like, you know, you just know.
But it's just so hard nowadays because I feel like, and I might be cynical because I'm also not in the game,
Right.
but like, I just feel like everyone's just so full of shit. So like, I'm not a very...
I'm so negative when it comes to love. It's the only thing I'm negative about. And I don't even believe, like, there's this one guy, I'm not going to drop any names here, but I won't believe a thing he says. Then why won't you believe me?
Yeah.
I just won't.
And I feel like when we talk about it, like, even just regularly when we talk about it.
Like you and I?
Yeah. I'm just like, I try to give the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, in the same breath, I'm like, fuck that guy.
But imagine me though, because this is me in my head, because I'm just like, okay, like, he hasn't done anything wrong, give him the benefit of the doubt, he doesn't owe you anything, Nat. And at the same time, like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
How could like a good woman slap you in the face and you still can't fucking see
but
it?
then at the same time, you're soft towards it.
I'm soft towards it, but it's just weird because you would think that if these guys are out there and they're dating, and I'm going to assume that, you know, they're dating more people than me, or maybe they've gotten their feet wet more than me, because very few people have not been single for 6.5 years, let's face it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You would think that they would know when a good woman is in front of them, or when someone's different or has their shit together.
I think it just comes down to their intentions.
I mean, all these guys have said that they wanted to be in long-term relationships, though, and like get married and have kids.
Those
and, like,
are words, Natalie.
Okay, Layla.
So no, I don't like. This is the thing. I don't believe anything that comes out of anyone's mouth. I'm not even in the dating scene. Okay, I'm not even. But I hear all these stories. I wouldn't listen to anything that comes out of anyone's mouth. But at the same time, give them benefit of the doubt.
Okay, how the hell does that work?
It doesn't. It literally doesn't.
She's no help.
I'm no help at all. But he's nice. Oh, he's so nice. But
my
fuck
God.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's how I feel.
one of the things I guess also I want to talk about, and we laughed about this morning getting ready and set up here to record, was that I definitely got a type, and my type ain't no good for me.
In conclusion.
In conclusion, so in all of this very short amount of time of dating and putting myself out there, I have realized that I have a type. And although many different men like me, I would say that there is a majority of a type of man that does like me, which seems to be athletes or fit people, but like pro athletes.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, do I want to deal with somebody who's like high profile and has like groupie hoes and fans and he's traveling and he's not in my same city and I have trust issues?
That might not be good for your trust issues, yeah.
But I can maybe travel the world.
With your therapist.
With my therapist or my man travel the world?
Oh, you have to bring your therapist.
Are you my therapist?
No, because I can't help at all.
Oh, I thought
I
you wanted to
literally
come.
can't help at all because he's so nice. Aw, but fuck him. Like, literally. Like, I don't know.
Like,
Yeah, no, but you do have a type. So what I would say is have your fun with your type, but also write all the things down that are your type, and then look for the exact opposite.
so the one guy I'm dating, he's kind of my type, kind of not my type.
Which one? Like, which one? The one that we're talking about?
The
Like,
prime guy.
the one, okay.
Yeah, huh.
Okay.
Like,
No, he's your type, Natalie. What are you talking about? He's exactly your type. How is he not your type?
I don't know.
He's not your type. He's exactly your type. What are you talking about?
Okay. Okay.
On paper, your type on paper. I sound like I'm on Love Island, but it's like amazing for me. I'm like fangirling myself right now. Your type on paper is literally him. If you wrote everything down, you would be describing him. More than anyone else that we've talked about.
Now, do you mean foundational stuff?
Do you mean it physically?
Like physically and I don't know anymore.
No,
Maybe
I feel
you're
like
right.
physically.
See, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we need to write this down and we need to come back to it because I feel like you don't even know. You said that you have a type and it's not working out for you, but I don't know if this is working out for you. But
I mean,
but he is your type to a T.
I mean, and like he seems so solid
Yeah, he does.
with the my
Everything up until
recent, like one
Recent.
hiccup,
yeah, little hiccup.
little hiccup.
Little hiccup. Fuck that guy.
That's a fuck that
Fuck
guy.
that guy.
Thank you. Next.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Okay, so a question for I guess our viewers, and I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
What's your opinion on and would you date more than one person at once? Because this has come up with me, and it's come up with people I'm dating, and it seems like dating multiple people at once is a thing.
Do you mean like present day? Like obviously if I were single, would I? Yeah, I probably would.
Date more than one person at a time,
Yeah,
right?
that doesn't mean I'm gonna like have sex with multiple people.
Obviously.
Like I can get to know
Yes.
multiple people. Of course, like
Yeah, because if you're not,
if you're not, it's just not efficient.
right, strong.
But it's
All
true.
about being efficient.
You have to be efficient with it. Like I don't want to waste time.
No, and if someone hasn't locked you down and you're not
Yeah,
exclusive,
I don't have any obligation.
right. Like
to
everyone
you
keeps telling
whatsoever.
me, you don't owe anybody anything, and they don't owe
exactly.
me anything.
No. I think you should be talking to other people because you're also like seeing what else is out there, and you can compare it to like your first person at the same time, and you
Right.
can say maybe I like this, like what he has more than. what
So
this
you would
other
use it to
person
kind of like hone in on a person. Then you wouldn't probably date multiple people long term. You would be
has.
like,
Not long term.
oh, like I like number one way more than number two, so let's wean out number two, and I'll focus
I
my time
wouldn't
on
say
one.
I wouldn't say I would give anyone more than like 3 or 4 weeks. If I didn't like them, like if I didn't like them more than the other person,
Mhm.
it wouldn't be a long term thing.
No, and
Maybe less than that, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I feel like we know. We also know.
I know on a first date if I want to see someone on a second date.
Yeah.
Like, I know right away.
Yeah. So.
And most times I haven't done a second date with people.
Well, and that's the thing. So I wouldn't care about talking to someone just to make sure that the qualities that I like in that person are valid.
Right.
Right.
So I'd love for our listeners to chime in on that. If they would date more than one person at a time and how they feel about potentially a guy dating more than them at one time.
I know. See, that's the problem. Is that if a guy is also talking to someone else, you're out. I don't like that.
But you can date other guys?
Yeah.
You're such a hypocrite.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but it would very quickly give me like the ick.
I know,
But obviously you can't have your cake and eat it too, right? So
some can.
No, but I don't know. I want someone to be obsessed with me.
Me too.
Like, I just would want someone to be obsessed with me that, like, I wouldn't have to deal with, oh, are we dating other people?
And here's the thing. I also think that some of these guys might be obsessed with me, but nobody wants to tell me that they're obsessed with me. Like, what is wrong with people, like, putting themselves on the line and wearing their heart on their sleeves? Like, they don't want to tell me they like me unless I say it first.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to bring up anything. And then as soon as I bring stuff up, then they, like, will start to open up and, like, say shit. And I'm like, it's genuine, though. Like, I know that they're not lying to me.
Yeah, I think it's just a different time. Like, I
Is
think,
it, or is
like,
it because
I think
they're
it's,
younger?
I think it's generational. I think it's just, like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are just so unserious that it takes them longer, or they're like in their head a lot because of social media. Like, that's the biggest, like, you know, we are so obsessed with being behind our phones that we're able to be confident and say whatever we want behind our phones, but as soon as we're in person, even if they do feel that way, they're not going to say it.
Which is so weird to me.
Because it's a confidence thing.
Right.
Because social media, like, has literally deteriorated people's confidence to the point where it's not that they're not confident online, it's that they can't be the same person in person.
Right, and like my marketing girl said to me, like, these guys all like you. Like, they're so into you now, and like these guys are falling for you. But like nobody wants to say it.
Yeah.
Unless I bring it up.
Yeah.
And I can tell, because I can tell the way these guys gaze at me. And like I do believe it when they tell me, but it's like, well, why didn't you say it first? And I'm like, is it because I'm older? Am I intimidating? I'm also tough. Like, I'm a tough girl, right? I've got like a hard shell. So I'm just like, maybe they think I don't feel the same way because I'm not very like warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
With my girlfriends I am, but not with guys. So I'm just like, maybe they're waiting to see if I crack first and then they'll open up. I don't know.
How do you act? Do you act like a bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
So I've had a lot of people say to me I threw them off because like I sit on opposite sides of the couch. Like, literally you could fit two people between us.
No, that's not abnormal.
Really?
I don't think that's abnormal.
Okay, I also don't let anyone sleep over. I have rules about sleepovers.
But that's also...
Like, I just like my morning routine in my space and like let me have my fucking beauty sleep.
And it's about respect. Like,
I'm not touchy. I don't really like hold hands in public or kiss in public.
Yeah, but at the same
I'm not
time...
a big hugger. But
if we're talking about all of like the most recent past ones, okay? I would never, like, that's just way too early to do any of that shit. I'm not gonna hold hands with you if I've been talking to you for 2 weeks.
I guess.
What the hell?
And I'm more verbal, so like I would drop a cute little name in a text maybe quickly.
Yeah.
I'm not an emoji person. My one friend was like, drop an emoji, like add like some kind of, you know, warmth to it so people know, because like you can't always tell context.
See, this could be a generational thing. And you going after all these, not you going after these young guys, the young guys going after you and you entertaining it.
And me entertaining it.
Is like there's going to be a communication difference.
Correct.
So maybe when you're communicating with them via text, they're like, well, how's she feeling? It's like, whatever. It's just a learning thing. Like, I think it's going to take time. It'll take more time for them and you to learn about each other.
Yeah. And how we
that
communicate.
way, because how you communicate, because that's a huge difference.
And so many people don't call anymore.
No.
They're straight texters. Like, I'm a voice note girl, you know
Yeah.
that. Like, it's talking about efficiency. It's way more efficient for me to voice note.
Yeah.
You can hear my voice. I'm not sitting there like texting with my ratchet nails, and it takes 10 years.
Yeah,
But,
but
like,
you can also communicate tone as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
And there's only been like a couple guys who voice note back.
Yeah.
Did you see the guys save your voice notes? Did I tell you this?
What?
Like these guys, they
They
save.
save them?
Uh-huh.
I save your voice notes.
But you're my
What do you
friend.
mean? What do you mean? Like keep them?
Yeah, like on
Yeah,
text.
of course. Why wouldn't you keep them?
Really?
Why wouldn't you keep them?
I don't keep people's.
Oh, that's weird. You don't keep mine?
I don't know if I do. I don't think so.
What the fuck?
Mhm.
Okay. I would.
So maybe I'm weird, and they're not. I'm
Um,
a weirdo.
She's a weirdo.
You know, one of the guys, like the guy, we talked about. He thinks that social media has changed the whole dating scene and
It
the whole
has.
dating game.
Yeah,
And he was like
We've
it's,
talked
and he
about
said that he feels like it's ruined relationships.
Mhm. for sure.
So
Yeah.
then why is he doing this?
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck that guy. I'm just kidding. He's nice.
But I like this guy.
Yeah, but fuck him. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. You gotta figure it out.
Okay, well, is there anything you think that we've missed on this segment before we wrap it up and put a bow on it, or what?
No, I think we covered everything we wanted to cover. I wish I could be of more help, but I'm just like, first of all, the most indecisive person ever, and I'm like kind of soft. So like, if someone fucks me over, I act like I'm really tough, but like I will allow so many things until like you really like fuck
But
up.
I'm an Aries, so like I'm
Yeah.
sensitive at heart.
Yeah.
People just don't know I'm sensitive.
Yeah.
And so I think people forget that about me. And so like if you're dating me out there, or if you want to date me, can you just be like gentle and kind? I know I've got a hard shell and I'm like a turtle,
Yeah.
but like just be soft with me.
Yeah. Yeah, you need that. You need that tender, loving care.
Yeah. And really that's all I want. Like I don't need a man to take care of me financially.
Yeah.
And I have a home, I've got a car, I've got my career, I've got like an amazing group of friends and family. I just want a man to choose me
Yeah.
and be obsessed with me
Yeah.
and like love
And,
me
like-
to pieces.
Like partner up, you know what I mean? Like link up.
Like literally, I just want to share life and experiences. I want to travel, eat food,
Mhm.
like kick it with my man. Like he's like my best friend,
Yeah, exactly.
you know?
Yeah. Shouldn't be that hard to find.
No.
But I think you need to like up your age.
Okay, but listen, it's only been recent that I have entertained the youngest.
Yes. Yeah.
And the youngest that I dated was, well, he was 12 years when he started to
12 years younger.
approach me.
Not 12 years old.
No, 12
12
years
years
younger.
younger.
Ew, can you imagine? And then when he had his 29th birthday, I said I would go on a date with him. So he was 11 years younger technically when we went out on our first date.
So he was legal.
The youngest I've talked to that I actually thought that I had a connection,
Mhm.
but I didn't meet with him because I was like, this is not going to go anywhere, despite the fact that he was attractive and he was intelligent and we had great combo.
Yeah.
He was 26.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Sorry. That's so young.
I mean, my mom and Rod are 18 years apart.
Okay, but like, what do you mean? He's older or younger?
Yeah, and he's older.
No, he's older. That's the difference.
So sexist.
That's the difference. No, trust me. I
No.
don't care. I don't care. There's some things.
Listen.
There's some things in this life, Natalie.
I wouldn't go out with him though, even though he was nice, like 26. That's
What
messed
could you
up.
possibly have in common with a 26-year-old
Well, we both
man?
worked at it.
Boy.
We're both
He's a boy.
entrepreneurs. I know. What would he do with me?
He's a child.
I know.
I was literally a child bride. I got married at 23. Like,
Okay,
wow, seriously.
There you
But
go.
at least I married someone my own age and not 12.
Okay, whatever. The majority of them
You
are
need-
like 29 to 34. Okay, but I'm just saying, I'm trying this right now. I wouldn't have done this like 6-8 months ago. So I'm trying this.
Yeah.
I have dated older.
Mm-hmm.
The eldest I've dated though was like 6 years older.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Like, I mean, I feel like, no, even 6 years, even 10 years. Go 10 years. Go 10 years.
Girl,
10
let me
years.
show you what 40 looks like on the app. 40 looks like 60. If I go 10 years
What do you
older,
mean 40 looks like 60?
guys at 40
Mm-hmm.
are grandpas. They're
No,
out of
they're
shape. They've
not.
got, yeah, I showed my mom. They've got dad bods. They're like coming home
I'm
drinking
a
beer.
sucker for a dad bod though.
Okay, well, good for
That's
you.
my thing.
Okay, I do 2 a day.
Maybe that's why I would like an older man.
Maybe.
Like if I were single, I would like an older man because they just let themselves go. I'm
Yeah,
part
I
of their
know.
midlife crisis.
Oh my gosh, that's a whole other episode we have coming for you guys. But listen, like guys my age can't keep up with me.
Yeah.
Like I work out twice a day. I
No,
dance a few
but
nights.
you can't expect someone to like. I understand you're trying to find you in a man,
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
but then you can't expect them to have the exact same
No, but it's
lifestyle
been a
as you.
point of contention for me in previous relationships
Mhm.
where someone will say like, "Why can't you stay up late? You
Yeah,
have to
totally.
work out
No,
in the morning."
yeah,
Or, like,
yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
No,
You don't.
they have to respect
you're gonna go
your
to-
lifestyle.
Yeah, like you're gonna
obviously.
go to dance and you're not gonna come out with me for dinner instead.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
no, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
going to go and do.
Yeah, you
my
want someone
workout.
that is going to be able to fit into your.
Will not even fit into my life. I don't expect that because even that sounds horrible to say, but I just want someone to respect my choices. Like
Totally.
these guys like the way I look.
Yeah.
They want to show
behind
me
you.
off and have me on their arm, but they don't realize that that means that I
Mhm.
can't eat pizza every Friday night and I count macros
Yeah.
and that I do lift and I have to live a certain life to have this look.
Mhm.
So it's like a double standard on their end.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing. It's like,
Mhm.
and the truth is, I don't care if you work out.
Yeah.
I don't care if you have muscle. I don't care if you go to the gym. I'm going to respect your choices,
Yeah.
but just like respect mine.
I think we should explore the older age group. I'm gonna bring that back.
But it's fine. But there was somebody who was like 44. He didn't understand any of my language.